I want to be your husband, not as a title borrowed from tradition, not as a word worn thin by careless mouths, but as a promise spoken by my bones before my lips ever learned the sound of courage. I want to be your husband, the way dawn wants the night to trust it, the way a shore waits centuries for the same wave and never complains, the way a heart keeps beating even when it has every reason to stop. I did not wake up one day and decide this lightly. This want grew slowly, like a river carving truth into stone. It learned your name before it learned my own. I want to be your husband. In the ordinary miracles, in grocery lists and quiet dinners, in the tired smiles we exchange after long days that tested our patience, in the way my hand will reach for yours without thinking, because loving you has rewired my instincts. I want to be your husband when the world applauds us and when it forgets we exist, when success dresses us in gold and when failure leaves us barefoot. I want to stand beside you when the room is loud with celebration and when the silence feels too heavy for one heart to carry alone. I am not asking to be perfect. I am asking to be present, to show up even when I am afraid, especially when I am afraid, to stay when staying is hard, to choose you on days when love feels like work and work feels endless. I want to be your husband in arguments that end in understanding, not victory, in apologies that are real, not rehearsed, in forgiveness that does not keep score, that does not bring receipts, that believes people can grow without being punished forever for who they used to be. I want to learn your silences, the kind that mean I'm tired, the kind that mean I'm hurting, the kind that mean hold me but don't ask questions yet. I want to be fluent in the language. Your eyes speak when your mouth is brave, but your heart is trembling. I want to be your husband in the small hours of the night when worries crawl out of their hiding places and whisper lies into your thoughts. I want my voice to be the one that reminds you who you are, what you have survived, and why tomorrow is still worth believing in. I will not promise you a life without storms. That would be a lie dressed as romance. But I promise you an anchor. I promise to learn how to be calm when everything else is chaos. To become a shelter, not another weather pattern you must survive. I want to be your husband when you doubt yourself, when the mirror is unkind, when the past tries to convince you that you are too much or not enough. I want to be the one who says, no, look again. You are rare, you are chosen, you are loved on purpose. I want to celebrate your strength without competing with it, to admire your independence without feeling threatened, to walk beside you, not ahead of you, not behind you, but close enough that our shadows overlap at sunset. I want to be your husband who listens more than he speaks, who learns more than he assumes, who knows that love is not proven by grand speeches alone, but by consistency, by being the same man on ordinary Tuesdays as he is on extraordinary days. If ever my pride grows louder than my love, I want you to call me back to myself. If ever I forget that marriage is a partnership and not a performance, I want to relearn humility at your side, not away from it. I want to build a life with you that feels like home, not like a cage. A life where laughter is frequent, where respect is non-negotiable, where affection does not expire once the ceremony ends. I want to be your husband in the future we haven't met yet, in the versions of us that are older, softer, wiser. I want to love you through every evolution, to recognize you again and again as we change and choose you every time. This is not a fantasy. This is not a moment of poetry that fades with the morning light. This is a decision I am willing to wake up and renew for the rest of my life. I want to be your husband, not because I need you to complete me, but because my life makes more sense when it includes you, because loving you feels less like losing myself and more like finally standing where I belong. And this is only the beginning. If you want, I'll continue with part 2, the vow, where the poem deepens into devotion, sacrifice, family, time, and forever. My queen, love you, not as words say love, but as the moon loves the tide, pulling oceans without ever touching them, commanding depths with quiet power. I love you like that. I love you like a promise whispered to the universe, before I even knew your name, like a prayer that wandered for years, and finally found the right door to knock on. My queen, you did not enter my life loudly. You arrived like dawn, soft, inevitable, and suddenly everything dark remembered how to be light. I love you in ways I cannot explain to people who have never bowed their fears before a single smile. Your smile, a throne where my worries kneel, where my chaos learns manners, where my restless heart finally